It is 10:30 in the morning. It's pouring and really windy. But on the bright side, at least I'm not in Georgia. I'm 500 miles from Georgia. So I only have like 1,700 miles left. Only. I really hope I'm not the first hiker to get lost on the approach to the approach trail. But I think I'm just gonna keep that to myself. And here was our campsite for night one. So I just summited Blood Mountain and it stopped raining last night, but it started snowing. So the entire mountain is covered in ice, which makes it a little bit harder, but very beautiful. So I'm gonna head down to Neil's Gap now.
Here's Jack coming down. Make yourself known by making noises. Because I can't see you, because there's no fire.
There will be a fire.
Wait.
Do you like my soot mustache?
It's both weirdly attractive and terrifying at the same time.
Alright, this is our offering from Neil's Gap. We have a beer, the only one you're gonna get in 14 miles from here, and half of a walk in the woods because I'm still reading the other half. That's gonna go fast. Maybe not the book, but the beer. Woo! And look at that, new shoes. Headed out of Neil's Gap and the trail is frozen solid.
We're camping here tonight.
We're not camping here tonight.
You asked me to tell you what we're doing.
No, we're not camping here.
Ah.
Jack, tell us what we're doing.
Where's your tent?
Well, I'm gonna tent right here.
No, guys, here. This is doing soup and coffee and hot chocolate and lots of other awesome trail stuff. Adam's missing it, but Jack's here. We found a cute little fairy shrine. All right, so this is our lunch break.
Gotta drop the twig in there.
Cheese, olives, and a little bit of dirt. Oh, some tuna. And it finally got warm enough that we're all wearing shorts now, even though it was snowing a couple days ago. Haven't seen anyone in a while, but I know that this is the trail. We've had a couple days of this, and we're about to have a couple more days of this and some more rain.
Where are we?
Which shelter is this? Blue Mountain? Yeah,
Blue Mountain Shelter. Second breakfast.
Yeah.
Tenders was 3 miles behind me.
Yeah, 3 something.
She called up. We're going to wander into Helen's today just for a poke around and hitch back out.
Just Helen.
Sorry,
Oh,
Helen,
my thing is
not Helen's.
frozen. My
What is it?
roll up like shattered.
You're a debacle.
So this is what a typical through hiker hotel room looks like.
You threw it in the garbage and then I picked it up and ate it.
Absolutely no shame. Why put all the mountains here?
Who indeed? Pretty spooky. That mountain was half the size of the next one, so nope. Here's 10 more. She got a trail, mate.
Somewhere back there.
There's 10 more, just taking 10 minutes to have a yarn to some lady. We've got 9 miles to go until the border. I'm beginning to lose hope that we'll make it.
It is another rainy day, but we have officially crossed into North Carolina. We are on mile 16 today, and the trail has turned into rock scramble.
Hey, 10 more. Woo woo! How was that?
I made it.
You made it. That was a killer climb.
We went up on the fire tower, which has a 360-degree view of 3 or 4 different states on the AT. Here we are on our ride into Franklin. We have 4 people, our driver's then, and a dog. Josie.
Well, usually she lays down.
Typical resupply breakdown. We're actually at the Lazy Hiker Brewery that hasn't opened, so we're just doing our...
No, not us. Just you.
Okay, just me.
I'm waiting like a normal human being.
Okay, alright. And then we're gonna try to hitch a ride to our hotel. This place is awesome. They've got a hiker lounge, and then they've also got all these super cool banners that are signed by thru hikers from past years. All right, the lovely Karen has picked us up. We are Clown Card.
Excellent. What are we in? Coral.
Coral.
Good God. We're staying in a historic building.
We are apparently drying used Ziplocs. Our trash can is full of single-serve Spam and ramen.
Only the best.
So I'm assuming you're.
Look, I made a fire.
Are you still eating the soup?
It's grey water.
What are you trying to do, chickadee?
I'm gonna try to do a bear hug.
No.
So close.
Hitting me to start that one. Here we go.
Go up after that, actually. Oh!
There we go.
Oh!
Amen.
Hey!
We're taking a snack break.
Tuna, some cheese,
Tuna, cheese stick,
and 3 sauces. Relish, mayo, and Taco
Bell,
Bell.
the peanut butter Pop-Tart sandwich. Probably my best idea on the trail. All right, we made it to Wyabald, and we learned that the road is warm. So there's a bunch of rotisserie thru hikers.
I'm a jellyfish.
Here you go.
All right.
And just way over there, the tiny dot on top,
Yeah.
that's the tower we climbed.
Oh.
Like
Whoa.
way over there. That speck.
I don't think I can zoom in far enough to get to it. It's up there.
That's
Knock, knock. Come on. Us. Ah. Oh, come on. This is Pony Keg in blue. They're a trail legend.
No.
Yes.
No. We're
His
just
onesie.
shooting threes and burning trees the whole way through.
All right, we're doing thru hiker laundry. And Adam, as he just said, sniffed them all, and this was the least bad.
Just weighed our packs. I've dropped 20 pounds from my pack weight since I first started. I'm at 33. I'm at 33 pounds.
I'm at 24. Woohoo!
Which is like outrageous. But look at the size of my pack still. It's a bloody monster. This little bloody thing, it's like a day pack, ridiculous.
Dude, mine was like 40 pounds at the beginning, so I've also dropped like a ton of weight.
Yeah. Crucial.
Some guy on a bike just gave him
Gave me a whole
a thing of meat and potatoes. Today is just one of those days where it feels like it's uphill all the way to Maine. This may look just like a bunch of rocks, but it's actually the Appalachian Trail. All right, we are up on yet another false summit down there. Kind of see it, this is where we
A few
started.
days there, I'm like, oh, how long is this gonna last?
Final push up to Sassafras Shelter. Typical shelter experience.
Did you hear my couch yesterday?
It's gonna freeze.
It's still snow.
For like an hour.
I'm freezing right now. Does that
I gotta go hang my
feel
bag.
cold?
Oh yeah, I forgot we didn't have a bag.
Oh god, I said too long.
One of the few perks about night hiking being always getting a nice view of the sunrise. I'm trying to get to Brown Fork Shelter and then do another 12 miles. So 21-mile day into Fontana. I am walking across Fontana Dam and I'm about to walk into the Smokies, which is very exciting. A lot of concrete, so if that's your thing, this is the place to be. It's the largest dam on this side of the Mississippi, apparently. Okie dokie. All right, made it into the Smokies, and I have new friends from Wisconsin.
What's up, guys?
How's it going?
Every time I see one of these old shuck stacks, it's like an old fire lookout that they don't use anymore, I'm like, I don't want to climb up more stairs. All the section and day hikers I've met have all turned around because the weather is supposed to take a really bad turn for the worse. So it's hailing. Now it's snowing. Tonight may suck. A lovely, snowy, and sunny day on the trail. Walking somewhere either in Tennessee or North Carolina. I'm not actually sure at this moment because we're basically just walking on the border and weaving over it. I walked over those mountains. No big deal. We are headed up to Clingman's Dome, the highest point on the AT. And my new Texas friend. We are currently hiking up Clingman's Dome, which is in Tennessee, and is the highest point on the AT. It's at like 6,600 something feet. You can see either 6 or 7 states from it. We are in the tourist town, hell, of Gatlinburg. Adam is thrilled to be here. I have made him go on the little lift that goes up and down so that we could see.
Just up and down. You can't get off.
Yeah, you're not allowed to get off. It's absolutely terrible. It's even worse than I thought it would be.
Let's run together anyway. Watch it, move it.
That's really syrupy.
Great. Bacon Bloody Mary for me.
So we just left Gatlinburg, which is a horrible place. And we caught jellyfish a little ways back, but he's already like 12, 14 miles in. So he's gonna stay at the last shelter. We're gonna go another 13 miles or so. Oh yeah, so he's packing pizza and I'm packing McDonald's. And so we're gonna hike on.
Oh, Jesus. You right?
I like the ground, it's good.
Fucking hell.
Flooding the Appalachian Trail.
This is diddly. But this is too tiny. Here you go.
No, I don't need help.
You sure?
Positive.
Please be careful.
Got it.
I'm going to watch you walk through it. Go on.
Yeah,
I'm through hiking, so I'm going.
you are.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
So
Yeah.
I'm only like 200 and.
So you started from Georgia.
Yes.
Oh, okay. So you're gonna go all the way to the Maine.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's my dream too. One day.
To through hike.
Yeah. One day.
Yeah. The sign back there said "Closely control children," so do not. Yeah, you can see why. And you can see why they are called the Smokies. Whoa. Well, we got to the top of the hill. We kind of celebrated. We thought it was like actually the top of the hill, but it's a false summit. We're not excited about that, but only 3.5 miles over another mountain. We're almost there. It sucks. Like, I'm wearing my rain pants, but there's no reason to. Just remember, it can always get worse. Ow! I shouldn't have said it can always get worse. We made it. We made it out of the Smokies. I made it! I'm so excited.
Yeah, boy.
Have a good couple days here.
Will do. Thanks, mate.
Cash is king.
Fair and make life easy on you.
What's up, bro?
Hey, boy. What do you think?
I love it. I don't want to leave. We are in Hot Springs, North Carolina. All right, so this is one of the little hiker. It's not a hostel, but it's like a little hiker hangout. I don't even think there's a stoplight in this town. It's all one street.
I want to do trail magic.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's
for
awesome.
sure. I dig that. We are at mile, 299.1, right? Yeah. So almost mile 300.
Pretty amazing.
Woohoo! 300 miles. So we are currently hiking over Big Butt Mountain, which is actually kind of cool on top because on either side you've got these really tall, thorny bushes that are kind of reddish and look really neat.
You can love and hate. We love Tidmore!
This is our friend Mia. Someone let the kiwi loose in the repair shop.
There you go.
Very good. Thank you very much. Oh, this is a cute stomach.
Nope.
Good try, mate. See you do that.
So it's Chickadee's birthday, and we have set up a fantastic little birthday surprise. We beat him to the hostel, so we have a frying pan with a toilet paper bow as a gift. After some extremely gnarly storms last night and a lot of wind today, we are getting increasingly closer to Virginia. We're about 4 days out. Only 1,792 miles left. It's the middle of April and the green tunnel is finally starting to appear. Still kind of cold at times, but warming up, getting greener. Adam still won't let me raft down the river using my sleeping mat.
Let it be known that today, April 18th, 2019, we officially crossed into Virginia. Woohoo!
Can I get down so I can win? I like the way you work it. No diggity, just bag it up.
We are currently hiking out of Damascus, so we're like 10, 11, 12 miles out. And this one is marked as a stagnant pond, but it's kind of nice looking. It's a big bridge. I'm kind of tired, but it's a cool bridge because it's big. Look at that nice road. But no! We gotta go this way. We have officially made it to Virginia and should be close to ponies and also a lot of bears. A lot of our friends who are ahead of us have had several run-in with bears, so we're a little nervous about that. Yeah, we're ready to fight some bears. We had kind of a steep climb today, but we're also really lazy, so we only did like 8 miles. But we're gonna do 18 tomorrow, and then we're gonna catch up with everyone. It's only 40 miles, that's like 2 20-mile days. If they stop,
and we're not doing
if they stop moving.
And they're going to be walking.
It is 10:30 in the morning. It's pouring and really windy. And we were gonna do 18 miles, but we're just gonna do like 12 and a half miles. Eventually, we're kind of not moving. No bears last night, no ponies. Morale is minimal.
Beautiful. Probably my favorite camping spot.
We are in Lewis Fork Wilderness and it's pouring. So we're hanging out in one of the crossings. And we should make it to the first shelter in Grayson Highlands State Park, which is where the ponies are. So we're hoping to see some of those tonight. Tomorrow's supposed to be better, but it would be hard to be worse than today.
The sleet hurts so bad.
Getting sandblasted by this hail. Pretty miserable. Alright, let's go. This is fun.
thought it was a good idea to keep going. I think we're regretting it a little bit. It is sleeting heavily. Absolutely freezing. And we definitely prematurely sit on weather gear, so that'll be fun. We've only got 5 miles or so to the next shelter, so hopefully you can find us frozen on the side of the mountain. Oh my god, it's hailing. Or sleeting. Or both. I don't even know at this point. Ow! Ow! So the wild ponies in Grayson Highlands are apparently worse than bears, and they will steal your food.
I've had some serious face licks from cows. Hey, don't bite us. What are you looking at, you doodle? I had a cow come up to the Polaris when I was parked and it licked the keys off and ate them.
And now the trail is taking us back into the woods and over a cow-proof ladder, I guess.
7:20 p.m. It's getting dark. Hoping to get a ride because we watched Game of Thrones tonight. We had a young fella come down, well, he drove into this driveway here, was going to give us a ride, but he was like, I don't know, 13, 14, real nice guy, but didn't have his license.
Really hoping that people would be in the Easter spirit and maybe help some cold, stranded hikers on the side of the road, but that's not happening. They
But
all
no.
just keep avoiding us. We don't even smell bad.
Come on, Jesus, help us.
So as you pass into different areas of like wilderness kind of reserve type things, they have the trail register. So I just put Adam and I in there. You just put the date and your names, number of people in your group, and what you're doing. And if you want to leave any comments, you're also allowed to do that. We haven't been signing them that much because the weather's been so bad we don't want to stop. But it's nice and sunny right now. So we are staying at a llama farm tonight, and we just got some awesome trail magic at this schoolhouse from the late 1800s. The church group maintains all of the supplies, and then this is Daisy, who's a little basset hound that we found, and her collar says that she's special needs, and she just loves to hike the AT, but don't let her follow you the whole way, which is hard to do because she's super cute. And this has to be the best end to a long day I can imagine. Look at those faces. I'm thrilled. Ah! But look at you. You were the star of the show. We can't see your eyes. Oh, now you're the star of the show. Hello. So we got our lovely takeout dinner. We're staying at an alpaca farm, which is awesome. But we also found, our first tick.
Killed by the natty daddy.
I ate a bug on accident today.
I also did that.
Protein.
I did one yesterday as well. I was coughing for a while. Like. It smells like grass and awesomeness. Funny looking buggers, ain't you? Look at this guy with his tuxedo looking thing on. Don't bite me. Jesus, look at those teeth.
So we're just now coming up to Chestnut Knob shelter, which is on the top of a pretty large hill. And it used to be an old fire warden's cabin, and they have converted it into a shelter. Standard privy, and it's essentially, you can see all the flies, you don't want to smell it, it's just an open 3-sided little shack with a composting bucket underneath. Again, be glad you can't smell it. The shelter's really cool. It's got the regular pack kegs for mice, and someone decided to draw a fireplace, a light switch, and of course, an outlet. How you feeling? I've still got 14 miles till we get off today, but it feels like a really doable 14 miles. It doesn't feel miserable like so many other days. We did 26 miles 2 days ago, and it was terrible. And I like hiking with people, but I'm increasingly aware of how awesome it is to be able to hike alone and to enjoy it more and not try and catch up with someone else's pace. And sometimes you come across these moments where it opens up and it's just beautiful. And it's so peaceful and so serene, and it's like that 10% that you come out here for. And it's hard to say that that makes through hiking the Appalachian Trail worth it, because if you like this moment, you can do it on a section hike on a nice day. I guess my point is, if you're coming out here because you have some notion of coming back to nature and connecting with nature, and through hiking is going to be like that, it's not going to be like that. It's not going to be how you expect. It's going to suck a lot. And sometimes when you reach moments like this, you're too exhausted to even appreciate it, or you're with a group and you don't get to be alone, and it's not going to be how you imagine it, and it's not romantic. But there are some moments like this that really are beautiful. So I had my audiobook in and was hiking along, and I'm really fucking glad that these guys rattle. Oh my God, I almost stepped on him. That is a big old rattlesnake right in the middle of the trail. So the progression of today has gone bear, then rattlesnake, which was a half step from a medical emergency. And then about 20 minutes later, I had this nice little bit of torrential downpour that lasted for about 15 minutes and then ended. But now the sun's coming out. There you go. I'm tired. I've only hiked like 12 miles and I'm tired. I haven't passed anyone or been passed by anyone. Got some beautiful little flowers coming in. That's all I got. All I got. We made it. Harpers Ferry.
We're here.
And really excited about it, clearly.
So excited.
So we got our photos taken and saw a lot of our friends in the book.
Hey.
Sweaty and I are in the hatch. 7 people, 1 dog, small car. So crammed in the back of the car.
The struggle.
Totally safe. We just left Harpers Ferry and I'm currently hiding under a little rock because it is hailing so bad right now. Oh my gosh. So we're just periodically hiding under the only cover we can find because we keep having intermittent hail that's, I mean, not golf ball sized, but I mean, it'll do some damage. It's like gumball sized hail. Sweaty is on dinner duty, so he's gonna go and catch us some fish. I'll take the knife off the end of the stick and strip it off. That's pretty good. Bullseye's suited up for the day with his fanny pack, his zinc, sunglasses, ridiculous hat. It's a good look. We're just leaving some awesome trail magic. They have a foot massager and burgers. So we're stuffed. Okie doke, we have officially crossed out of the south. And we couldn't be more excited.
Put my hand on it first then.
So this means we are almost halfway.
You damn northerners.
So I just finished filtering some water from this beautiful little spring. It's super clear and super cold. My water bottle looks like it just came out of the fridge. That's definitely one of the things about the trail that hasn't gotten old, is just the abundance of unlimited free spring water. Although it does suck when you can't find a spring or a good spring for like 14 miles. I also just jumped because I set my pack down almost on a toad and he hopped up. That scared the crap out of me. You would think I'd be better at the whole outdoors thing at this point, but alas. We are at the South Mountain Hotel in Pennsylvania. They let us camp for free. You can see my hiker trash setup going on here, trying to dry my gear out because it's supposed to start storming starting tomorrow. We're pretty happy with this place and very glad that we decided to swing by. Would definitely recommend it. Jesus, remind me to never move to Pennsylvania.